So I've been receiving many questions about teaching in New Zealand, and I greatly appreciate you trusting me as someone knowledgeable. I'm trying my very best to provide answers. However, I couldn't respond to everyone. I apologize as I am quite busy adjusting in my new school. Nevertheless, I'll be addressing some questions in this video to give clarifications to others as well who will be having similar questions. Number one, what is a scalea teacher? A scalea teacher in New Zealand is a full-time teacher without extra duties. They focus on teaching, learning, assessments, and necessary administrative work. Number two, what is a Year 5-6 team? In New Zealand, many schools have mixed classrooms with 2 to 3 year levels combined. Some I've heard that they even have more. For example, a Year 5-6 team comprises several classrooms with both Year 5 and Year 6 students. When referring to Year 5-6 team, you're expected to collaborate with other teachers in the team under a team leader. Number three, can a secondary trained teacher teach in a primary school? Yes, a secondary trained teacher from overseas can teach in a primary school in New Zealand. I'm an example. Are there teacher aides vacancies in your school? I haven't heard of teacher aide vacancies in our school yet, but if you're interested and you live in the area, you can express your interest and I'll see if I can assist you. How can I teach in ECE or early childhood education if I'm a secondary teacher? If you're registered as a secondary teacher, you are qualified to work in primary or secondary schools, but not in ECE. ECE centers may not receive funding for secondary trained teachers they hire, so the chances of getting hired in ECE are slim. Even with kindergarten experience, if your NZQA and Teaching Council assessments classify you as a secondary trained, you'll be considered ECE unqualified. Number six, does the school sponsor work visa if we are a registered teacher? All qualified teachers are now included on Immigration New Zealand's green list as roles eligible for work to residents. So yes, but still, this depends on the school if they want to support you, as the process can take a bit more time for other school principals who haven't done this yet. Additionally, here's some information about the education system in New Zealand. We've got the ECE, ages 0 to 5 years old to some schools. Then primary, ages 5 years old, that's for new entrants, to Year 6. Children can start primary school the day they turn 5. And then there's an intermediate for Year 7 to 8. This is for ages 11 to 12. Some schools are full primary and they offer new entrant to Year 8, such as my old school. Classrooms are composite, combining year levels like Year 1 and 2 together, Year 3 and 4, Year 5 and 6, and Year 7 and 8 together. And then students will move to high school, or they call it college. And high school or college is split into two: junior high school for years 9 to 10 and senior high school for years 11 to 13, where students begin accumulating credits through NCEA assessments, right? Year 11. So that's all for now. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, but you find contents useful and informative, I greatly encourage you to just click the button now, and I will definitely provide more educational content in the future, especially for those planning to move to New Zealand. Ka kite!